Something's not sitting right with MMA fans lately, and now it's boiling over. Speculation is rising across social media that the UFC might be in serious decline, and a single tweet just lit the match. Boxing Kingdom posted on Twitter saying, "The UFC seems to be in decline. Pay-per-view sales have plummeted, no major new stars have been created. MMA fans seem upset with recent and future card. Is now the right time for Dana White to leave the UFC, or should he delay his move into boxing?" That post exploded, and the MMA community didn't hold back. Some fans absolutely agreed with the claim. One user wrote, "Don't watch Dana White every single year for the last 15 years. People have definitely taken his advice." Another fan, who used to be fully locked in, said, "The sport is too watered down. Now I fought for 15 years. I used to watch every UFC card. I haven't watched the card since Jones-Stipe pay-per-views. Used to be 3 fights with known fighters, and the other 2 were usually good matchup. Now it's a headliner and 4 fights of people I've never heard of." One of the loudest points being made, fighter pay and the Apex. How to reverse this climb? Dana stopped being a massive cheapskate ball dig and pay fighters more. He could literally double the win bonus of every fighter on the 10-10 contract, and there would be no difference to TKO's finances. No more Apex slop cards, no ESPN deal. And that wasn't the only call-out. Another fan laid it all out with, "Close the Apex, stop booking. Uninteresting fight night. Main events, sign better heavyweights. Close the Apex, improve scouting, and stop just signing. Anyone make it special to be in the UFC again? Stop letting fighters hold up divisions better. Pay-per-view cards, close the Apex." That phrase, "close the Apex," kept coming up again and again. One fan summed it up by saying, "I can't be the only one who thinks Dana needs to go. I'm tired of seeing dumb influencers near this sport, and they should have gotten rid of the Apex in 2022. There's also been a growing sense of boredom among longtime followers. "Honestly, I've been a fan for many, many years, but I haven't watched in months. It got boring. No new stars, and when stars do fight, they make the rest of the card terrible." And some took it even further, questioning the very integrity of the sport. What happens when you pay fighters a pittance and they end up having to fix fights, taking out the sporting competition element out of it? But it wasn't all doom and gloom. Some community members clapped back hard at these claims, arguing that the UFC isn't declining at all. In fact, it's thriving. One person pointed out, UFC are not on the decline. They just signed an $800 million TV deal with ESPN. The last one was $350 million. They're going to be on Netflix too. For context, Eddie has boxing's biggest TV deal at $100 to $150 million. That said, I suspect Dana will be more focused on boxing a new challenge, and others argued that this is just another chapter in the UFC's long evolution. "I heard the UFC since it began, and through it, the UFC slowly but surely became legalized. In every sport went from 4 events per year to 1 per week, and growing went from a $40 million deficit to selling for $4 billion, and the biggest booms, India, Africa, China, are yet to come." Another user explained that pay-per-view sales aren't the full picture anymore. "That's not the way to analyze the UFC. They'll probably do a media rights deal this year that's going to be at least 3 times the amount of the last deal. Have no problem selling out either. The reason they don't care for pay-per-view anymore is because they get guaranteed money from ESPN regardless." So, is the UFC actually in decline, or are we just watching the sport evolve into something new, like it's done so many times before? Some fans are tired, others are more excited than ever. One thing's clear, Dana White is at the center of it all. What do you think? Is it time for Dana to step aside, or is this just more noise in the fight business? Drop your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a major update from the Fight Game.